it's Betsy, and today we have a fun video. We're gonna go over my 10 favorite shimmer or metallic formulas available in palettes. Now, I don't know about y'all, but it feels like lately I've gotten some lackluster shimmers and metallics from bigger brands, and I kind of wanted to go over some of my favorite formulas that are available in palettes. I know a lot of you are like me, and even though there are some super shimmery, shiny goodness that's available in singles, I still prefer to buy eyeshadow palettes. I want a complete color story. I want something like that to play with. And I feel like it kind of gives you an in into the brand, because I get a little overwhelmed when it comes to single eyeshadows where it's like, oh, I need to purchase everything because I don't know how to pick and choose between. So that's why I like eyeshadow palettes. So these are in no particular order, but I decided to do this especially because the Natasha Denona Zendo palette, the shimmers were so lacking that I was like, I need something more. And this is my personal opinion. Not everybody wants the super shiny, glittery kind of eyeshadow looks that I like. So first up, this is Odin's Eye. Now this is a Norwegian, I think it might be Swedish, indie brand, and this is the Norns eyeshadow palette, but I have a few others of their mini eyeshadow palettes as well. And this has some amazing shimmers, and they're very different in comparison to a lot of shimmers. So I'm gonna swatch a few. Now it's hard to read the names on the eyeshadow palette, but like, look at that. Aren't these gorgeous? Nope, swatched the wrong finger. I mean, they're nice and metallic. They have some sparkle to them, but it's something different. And I mean, like, this whole color story is beautiful. The mattes are great as well, but I think to me their shimmers are what are extremely, extremely special. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this color. I mean, I can't help but want to swatch. See how reflective that is? And it's so pigmented. Look at that. These are beautiful eyeshadows. So I would definitely recommend Odin's Eye. At least everything I've tried from them, which is from the Norn series, they have been absolutely amazing. Next up is Mama Pat McGrath. This is, I don't remember which quad this is, but this is one of the ones that is full of nothing but special shades. And when Mama Pat puts out special shades, which she typically will do in her quads or in her big motherships, they are just so beautiful and shiny. And just like, see that? There's like duochromes, and the sparkle factor, like, I know in this lighting, yeah, you can see how there's like some glittery flakes and particles to them. These are just so pretty. I mean, look at this on my finger. Isn't that pretty? And you can see they're very reflective. And they look good on the eyeballs. Like, sometimes when you go to use a shimmer or metallic, you're like, oh, I swatched that and that looks beautiful. I'm looking at you, Too Faced. And then I put it on my eyeballs and I'm like, where did the shimmer and sparkle go? Pat McGrath doesn't do that. Now, this is the most expensive thing I'm recommending, and the quads typically run about $65 if they are all the shimmers, the special shades like this, and the motherships are $125, but I love them. I think they're worth it in my personal opinion, and they're good. Now, Odin's Eye isn't super expensive. Sometimes shipping can get to you, but other than that. Next up is a new brand, and this is the It's Belle Break the Rules palette. Now, I'm wearing the Natasha Denona Zendo on my eyes, but to spice up this palette, I used the shade Stay Radical, this one right here, over the lid, because what came from Natasha just wasn't super special. But look at that, that's Stay Radical. The shade Not Listening. See how metallic these are? The shade Bold. Look at that. Super shiny, sparkly. Now, It's Belle has been completely honest. They are a private label brand, but I don't know if they're offering pre-orders on this right now, but this palette's $27. It's so inexpensive and so beautiful. You can easily add in some special shades without breaking the bank. And they're fixing to release another eyeshadow palette, so that makes me excited. But you see what I mean? You can kind of see the theme of what I like. Next up is Notoriously Morbid, and I have 3 eyeshadows palettes by them, 3 or 4. This is the Haunted AF. This was limited edition. I chose this one because it has some really unique shades in here, but that doesn't mean they won't come out with them again. But you see, these are a little bit on the drier side in comparison with like Break the Rules. But you can see that it's almost like a flaky texture, and it just offers so much sparkle. And these lay beautifully like over glitter glue and just give you the most unique appearance. But I adore Notoriously Morbid. I like the theming behind the brand. I love the way the sparkles look. Let me grab another one because both of those are so light. Like this one right here. Look at this. You can see the shiftiness and see those glitter part. You see what I mean? Like that's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I am excited to see what else Notoriously Morbid comes out with, and I just love their shimmer formula. Next up, this one will probably be no surprise. This is Adept Cosmetics, and this is their collaboration with Serendipity the artist. There are no names on these shades, but again, this is that kind of wet metallic formula that is just, look at that. Shiny, sparkly, magical shades. Just amazing. Just amazing. And the mattes are great too. I have reviews, I think, on most of these palettes. So you can just kind of look through my channel, but this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I actually have 4 palettes on pre-order from them because I enjoy them so much, and have like 3 or 4 more up there. They're so good. Next up, this is Tiny Marbles, and this was a collaboration between Sydney Grace and Mel Thompson. So these shadows, like these metallics in here, are no joke. So like this shade Fire Butts, look at that. I mean, you can see from back here. Then we've got like the shade Scarab, which is like a multi-chrome. BB, which is a yellow metallic, which is so hard. So this is Fire Butts. I'm swatching with the wrong hand, so it's gonna be a little awkward. That is Scarab and BB. So these to me are more of like the shades, like if you just want like a smooth metallic without any glitter. Sydney Grace has like an amazing formula. So, and what I mean by glitter is like that micro sparkly formula, but you see how that is just like a true like reflective metallic. So they have an awesome formula. Another brand I love, Glam Light. They have amazing shimmers, and I have several of their palettes. I have I have 2 pie palettes, the cake palette, 2 paint palettes, and this one, which is the Ice Cream Dream. So it's got beautiful neutral tones. Like this one is Salted Caramel. See how reflective that is? But then it has these beautiful, like this one, Birthday Cake. So this is Salted Caramel. Look at that color and how reflective. Birthday Cake. So to me, for them, it doesn't matter if it's neutral or if it is more of like a colorful shade. Everything works from them. So pretty. So pretty. So Glam Light, and their shimmer formula has been stayed consistent across the board for me. Another one that I love is Kaleidos. This is the Club Nebula palette. So this is in collaboration with Angelica Nyquist. Again, I own the Escape Pod. I own 6 more like of their mini palettes too from them, and I ordered the Flower Punk, so I can't wait to see that. But like these, like the shade Astro, see what I mean? How nice and reflective. Then we've got Nebula and Firefly. Look at Firefly. Firefly is so unique. So this is Astro, Nebula, Firefly. Aren't those beautiful? They're reflective. They have that micro glitter. They have some shifty shininess to them. I just don't think in most mainstream brands you're going to find the super unique like this. I'm trying to like remember to swatch where you can see it, but you see what I mean? Like that is so pretty. So, and they have shimmers like that across the board in all their palettes that I have. Wait, I have more than that. I have like 8 palettes. I don't know. I have a bunch. Next up is a new brand to me, but has quickly jumped to the top of my list. This is Glam Shop. This is a Polish indie brand, and this is the Turbina palette, and this is their Turbo eyeshadows. Now, if you watched one of my videos, this shade Chaos fell out, cracked. I lost it. Makes me sad. The next time I order from them, I definitely plan on picking it up. Now, like this shade Turbina, look at this color. Like that multi-chrome. This one, which is Brazak, or I can't pronounce it, and then like Luna. Look at these. Let's do it where you can see it. So Turbina. It's so hard to see. You get a little bit more. There we go. See, look at that. And these go beautiful over glitter glue. There's Brazak. And there's Luna. Look at those. I mean, see how shifty and sparkly those are? Man, oh man. I just want to like bathe in all the multi-chrome and sparkly goodness. I mean, look at this. Isn't that pretty? I love everything about it. And last, but certainly not least, that's why I said these are no particular order because all of these formulas are great, is Adept Cosmetics. And this is Plain Jane. This is my first palette from them. I also have Ninhydrin, and whenever Cuttin comes out, I definitely plan on picking this up. But these are beautiful like that. You can see like how they have like indentions. They're like a beautiful wet formula for metallics, and they're just so unique. So we've got like ACI 6, look at that. ACI 9. And these palettes are a little expensive. I think this one's $63 and Ninhydrin is $68. But look at these. Look at that. Does it get any better? I don't think so. I mean, look. I want to be covered from head to toe in all this. But yeah, I mean, these are my favorite metallics and shimmer shades and palettes. If you want me to kind of go over like my favorite formulas in general that you can find like in singles as well, I can do that. I have a few. My collection is growing. But yeah, I wanted to do this because, as I said, a lot of mainstream is starting to disappoint me, and these never do. But if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which is typically Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with some bonus content thrown in there. And then we do a live on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I guess that's it. We'll see y'all later. Bye.